Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Guys, in today's video, I'm going to share with you my top picks for spring and summer gourmands. A lot of us love our gourmand fragrances, but all gourmand fragrances are not created equal. You may mess around and wear a gourmand fragrance that's too sweet, too cloying, too heavy, too thick, and suffocate yourself in the hotter months. It's just not going to be a nice fragrance wearing experience. So I want to help you out and share with you some gourmand fragrances that are not suffocating, not too thick, not too cloying, and perfect to wear in the spring and summer months. So if you're interested in some spring and summer gourmands, then please continue to watch. Guys, before we get started with the video, please make sure you like this video, thumbs it up so YouTube knows you love my content. Leave me a comment down below so we can get to know each other, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Okay, y'all, so jumping right in with the first fragrance of the day, Devotion by Dolce & Gabbana. Love at first sniff. My girl Vitrina was like, AI, you need to go smell Devotion. It's out in stores. I was like, sis, say less. Less is all you have to say. You ain't even got to say no more. And I smelled it and I loved it. It smells so good, y'all. It's like a lemon dessert, like a lemon sweet creamy dessert, but it's like light and airy enough. I feel like it has enough lemon in it that you can wear it in the spring and summer months. It is gorgeous. I love it, but it's still kind of thick at the same time. It's not light and airy by no means, to me, at least mine, because it's gotten deeper. So it's not a light and airy fragrance, but it's definitely a gourmand that you can wear in the spring and summer. This one has candied lemons, there's orange blossom, there's rum, there's vanilla. It's super sexy. It is just a beautiful fragrance, guys. It smells so good. I love the lemon in this fragrance. It smells like it has caramel in this fragrance. The rum is not super prominent to my nose, but you definitely smell a little something boozy, a little something sexy. Like, this is date night. This is brunch. This is perfect for spring and summer. So Devotion by Dolce & Gabbana. Hard to Get by Forever Mood is another lemony gourmand type of scent, but it's more light and airy. It's more candy sweet. It actually smells like a lemon candy. I told you guys before that it smells like the inside of a lemon head, like the outer portion of the lemon head is very sour. It's kind of sweet, but it's definitely sour and tart. But once you chew down to that white part on the inside that still has that lemon flavor, but it's very, very sweet and very, very juicy, that is what this reminds me of. This is fluffy. It has marshmallows, not marshmallows, I believe whipped cream and some lemon notes and, you know, things like that. But to me, I get like a lemon candy, but it's definitely light and airy and perfect for the spring and summer. You can wear this on like 100-degree day because it's so light and fluffy and airy. It's very sweet, but the nature of this fragrance is very light and fluffy and airy. And I just love how this smells. So Hard to Get by Forever Mood. Love Delight by Amouage. This is the best of both worlds for me because this is a floral fragrance, but it's also a gourmand fragrance. But it's not a gourmandy gourmand. When I wear this fragrance, I don't want to bite myself. I don't feel like I smell edible, but I feel like I smell damn good. You know what I mean? Like, I smell irresistible. People are going to want to smell more. You're going to want to know what I'm wearing. This fragrance is so damn good. It has a tartness to it, like a tanginess to it, that for me is perfect on a hot day, because fragrances that have tart, tangy kind of natures to it is perfect for when it's super, super hot, because it's not going to give you that cloying, overpowering, too sweet of a smell, but it still has that gourmand, yummy, sweet dry down that I absolutely love. This is an Amouage fragrance. For me, a lot of the Amouage fragrances can be challenging. There's a lot that I'm starting to fall in love with now, but some of them can be challenging. So I have to tread lightly when I'm going into the world of Amouage. But this one right here, easy reach, easy love. I mean, it's just so beautiful. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, but honestly, because it's so special and it does have a uniqueness to it for me, this is like a date day, date night, brunch. Like, I'm not wearing this running errands or anything. I mean, unless I just want to smell it. But there's some fragrances that I don't want to ruin the memory. Like, I don't want to smell this fragrance on a date night with my man and then remember the last time I wore it and I got a compliment in the post office. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to have beautiful, like, dressed up memories when I have a fragrance on like this, because it just smells like I'm wearing something cute. I'm dressed. The Perfect Floral Gourmand Love Delight by Amouage. Tonka Cola by Mansara. I've only worn this fragrance one time, and when I tell you, the one time I wore it, it left an impression on me. This smells so damn good. It honestly smells like the older, more sophisticated daredevil sister of Rouge Smoking by BDK. It has that like root beer float. I guess this is a cola, but to me it has like a root beer float type vibe to it. It smells a little boozy. Like maybe you had a root beer float and you just added a little bit of rum. Just a little, not a cap full, but just like a half a cap full of rum. It smells a little sweet. It is perfection, okay? Like I said, I wore it only one time, but the one time I wore it, I was like, oh my goodness, like where you come from? You smell so good. And I feel like it's gonna be perfect to wear in the spring and summer. You can honestly wear this fragrance all year round, not even gonna lie to you. But in the spring and summer, if you wanna smell gourmand, if you wanna smell something a little fizzy, something a little like gourmand-ish, you know, not too edible, not super edible, because this smells more like a drink than food, then I feel like Tonka Cola is going to be for you. If you love Rouge Smoking but you feel like it's too sweet and too cloying, and maybe too cloying and too sweet for the summer months, then try this one because it's not too sweet, but I absolutely love it. Tonka Cola by Mansara. So every time I talk about Bond number 9, I'm like, one of my favorite fragrances by Bond. Girl, I love all my Bond fragrances, okay? Tribeca by Bond number 9. Yes, one of my favorite top 5, top 12, top 13 Bond number 9 fragrances. Y'all, it's like a coffee, but not too much coffee, like a hazelnut pistachio coffee sweet version of Baccarat Rouge. Every time I talk about this fragrance, I say that it smells like somebody was in a coffee shop that was wearing Baccarat Rouge. They sprayed down with Baccarat Rouge and they left. So they're no longer in there, but they left their trail because they sprayed so heavy. So now you're smelling that trail of Baccarat Rouge in the air. You're smelling pistachio, you're smelling hazelnut, you're smelling some milk, you're smelling coffee, you're smelling all of the desserts in the coffee shop mixed with Baccarat Rouge, and that's what I get with this fragrance. It is incredible. This fragrance can be worn winter, spring, summer, and fall, okay? So you're definitely going to get your money's worth if you wear this, well, if you buy this fragrance, because for me, like, there's no season that it can't be worn. This is such a beautiful, creamy, light, and airy fragrance. It's not heavy and thick and dense or anything like that. You can definitely wear Tribeca in the spring and summer because although it has notes of like hazelnut and cacao, and it has those warm, toasty, fall-esque type of notes, but because it's done so light and airy, you can get away with wearing this in the spring and summer, and I feel like it's not going to be cloying. I've worn it, you know, in the warmer months, and I've loved it. And actually, it performs like a beast in the warmer months. When your skin heats up with this on your skin, like what? It is so gorgeous. Tribeca by Bond number 9. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say Born to Stand Out is taking over in my life right now. Yeah, these white statuesque looking bottles have taken over because I love all of the fragrances that I have from this brand. And when I say love, I mean like I can't get enough of it. This one is Indecent Cherry. This is perfect for spring and summer as a gourmand fragrance. It has the note of cherry. It does feature cherry, but when I tell you the cherry is done so differently in this fragrance, it has a sweet cherry or like a regular cherry. There's sour cherry in this fragrance. This fragrance, it just smells like, it smells like a little plastic. It smells like cherry. It smells like tambourine. It smells like plastic, cherry, and tambourine in the best way possible, y'all. It smells incredible. Let me tell you some of the notes because I don't know by heart, but it definitely has sweet cherry and sour cherry in the opening. There's almond, there's saffron, there's Bulgarian rose, there's strawberry, mimosa, vanilla, amber, patchouli, musk, and benzoin. Do y'all hear those notes? This fragrance is a masterpiece and it lasts forever and a day on the skin. Y'all already know I was kind of shading the bottles and shading the name when I first was sent these fragrances, but y'all, I cannot get enough. And especially this one right here. We have another one from this brand on this list. And honestly, I could have had a couple more on this list, but I don't want to make this video about Born to Stand Out. But you can definitely wear these fragrances in the spring and summer, especially if you're looking for Gourmand. This one right here, Indecent Cherry, is the perfect cherry gourmand scent for the spring and summer. So if you ever woke up one day and said to yourself, "Self, I want to smell like popcorn today," but you don't want to smell like a movie theater, then you're going to reach for Lancome's Idole Nectar. This is a rose, caramel, vanilla popcorn scent that is so fun. It's so effortless. It's an easy fragrance, but it just smells good. It has a fun nature to it because you smell popcorn. Like, you're definitely going to smell the popcorn. But if you've ever smelled popcorn fragrances like Viva More Caramel Pop, obviously it's not like that. If you've ever smelled What About Pop by the House of Oud, it's nothing like that. This is a designer take on smelling like popcorn, okay? And you definitely smell rose, you definitely smell vanilla. It's more light and airy and juicy and sweet and fun, but you're gonna smell that popcorn, and I love it. It's a fun fragrance. It's a perfect running around, I'm having a down day, or maybe it's raining, but I want like a little pick-me-up. Maybe I'm having some cramps, you know, and I don't want to do too much. I don't feel too sexy or whatever. I just want to throw something on. I want to smell good and I want to enjoy my scent. This is something that I'm reaching for because it is a beautiful scent. Not super groundbreaking, nothing, you know, to it that's like, guys, you got to run out and get this now. But if you're looking for a nice, sweet, airy spring and summer gourmand that's not too difficult, then this is the one for you. This has rose, Turkish rose, caramel, popcorn, and vanilla. It's sweet. It's gourmand leaning, you know, it's not too edible. It's not like a gourmand. You smell vanilla, you smell rose, it's juicy, it's fun. It's fun. What happens to being fun when wearing fragrances? Everything doesn't have to smell so groundbreaking and so unique. Some things can just be fun, and it is what it is. So Lancome's Idole Nectar. Next up, we have Yum Pistachio by Kayali. This fragrance, I want to say she broke the internet when she came out because the girls were up in arms about the Yum Pistachio, okay? They were like, the girls was lying because they got this in PR. It is not a gourmand fragrance. It is not the pistachio. Yeah, no, it's not that pistachio, y'all. It's not that one right there. It's not thick. It's not heavy. It's not pistachio like that. It has an aldehydic cold nature to it. It is gelato, okay? So it's like an ice cream with ice and just like light and fluffy and airy. It smells like powder a little bit. It smells aldehydic. It smells cold. Like, it smells like what the bottle would look like. It's not like a warm, toasty bottle. The bottle is kind of cold, and that's what the fragrance smells like. But you definitely smell the pistachio, and the pistachio in this fragrance is definitely yummy. I am obsessed with this scent, okay? I loved it at first sniff, but now I'm just obsessed. Like, it just got better as it sat. Like, first of all, let's talk about the fact that all Kayali fragrances, when they sit, they get so much better. I know a lot of people don't want to wait for a fragrance to sit because y'all act like y'all ain't got a whole bunch of other fragrances that y'all can wear in the meantime. You know what I mean? So you want the Kayali fragrance to come out the gate being what it is, but it's not like that, especially when they're trying to like get out a whole bunch of fragrances really quickly at once. It's just best that you take the top off, spray the fragrance, let some air get in there, and it'll start to sit and macerate and just be a better, thicker, more rounder. All the notes will like mesh together. It'll be the best fragrance ever. And that's what I noticed with all my Kayali fragrances. And honestly, I love them at first sniff, but I already know that after that first sniff, like maybe a week or two later, it's gonna get stronger, it's gonna get deeper, and it's gonna get better. And this one right here, I'm obsessed. Yum Pistachio by Kayali. The next fragrance is another Kayali fragrance, and this is the newer release. It's Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar number 42. This fragrance smells like bubblegum candy, point blank and the period. I've heard people say that this fragrance isn't sweet, and I'm like, how sweet do you actually want the fragrance? Because this is extremely sweet to me. This smells like bubblegum. I smell the bubblegum in this fragrance. I smell the candy in this fragrance. I've also heard it smelled like JPG, La Belle. Let me tell you about La Belle. I was sent that fragrance. You guys would have never known because I never talked about it on the channel, because when I smelled it, I could not stand it. So if you're gonna ask me if this smells like La Belle, I'm gonna tell you hell to the no, because La Belle was not for me. This right here smells like cotton candy. It smells like bubblegum. It smells like the amusement park. It smells like candy. Oh, and I love it so much. It smells like vanilla 28 layered with bubblegum candy, with cotton candy, with like fluffy candy. Like that's what it smells like to me. It smells like vanilla candy. The name of it is exactly what it smells like, and I'm obsessed. As you can see, like I love it so much. I love the bottle. I love the juice. I love how it sprays. This one doesn't have like a mister. It has more like a direct spray, and she is just like spraying, and I love it so much. Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar is the perfect spring and summer gourmand fragrance. It's sweet, but it's not too sweet where you can't wear it in the spring and summer. You're not gonna feel cloying because it still has a light and airy nature to it. I don't smell any patchouli, anything like that. It just smells like a sweet candy, fluffy Kayali fragrance. Okay, so picture this. A bowl filled with mango sherbet, right? Not ice cream, mango sherbet. And then you have crushed strawberries in the bowl, right? And then you're gonna add some whipped cream. And then you're gonna add some coconut shavings. Then you're gonna add a little bit of ginger. That dessert right there, like, why do I want that right now? But so right now I settle for Keep Glazed by the House of Oud, because to me this smells like a mango sherbet with strawberries and coconut and ginger and whipped cream. It is so beautiful. Oh, it has a cool nature to it. It doesn't smell warm. It doesn't smell thick. It smells sharp a little bit. It smells tangy. It smells cold, like a cold dessert. It is so gorgeous. This is where I get my mango fix. You're not going to get a whole lot of mango, like not like a thick, sweet, Julie mango kind of smell. But if you layer it with like a mango body oil, get your life. But the mango in this fragrance is more of a sherbet to me, like mango flavored sherbet. So, and you all know sherbet is like ice and cream and whatever, but that's what you're gonna get with this mango scent. But the mango and the strawberry play so beautifully together. I would never think that I would want a mango and a strawberry dessert, right? Like I think mango and maybe coconut and mango, but I've never thought of mango and strawberry. But in this fragrance, it is so amazing. It lasts forever on the skin. Y'all already know I love this. It has a creamy dry down. Once it's on your skin, it dries down a little creamy, but when you first spray it, it has like a tart, sharp type of smell from that mango, like an icy mango with the strawberries. It smells so good. If you're looking for a spring and summer gourmand that's unique, the House of Oud, this one right here, y'all, it is amazing. Keep Glazed by the House of Oud. Next up by Sol de Janeiro, we have Sol Cheriosa. And this is the perfume version of the body spray, obviously. This one smells a little bit more tropical to me. This one has a little bit more of a salty, beachy kind of vibe, but it also has pistachio and caramel mixed in. It smells so good, so yummy. Now, the downside of this fragrance is that the longevity on me isn't the best, okay? Even though I spray like a mad woman. And I also have a travel spray. I don't mind topping up my fragrances. There's some people that when they leave the house in the morning or whenever they leave, They spray their fragrance, you know, a couple times on their body, and that's all they want to do. They don't want to reapply their fragrances. I don't have a problem reapplying. I actually love reapplying my fragrance. I actually look forward to reapplying my fragrance, and I don't reapply my fragrance when it's gone. Like, I'm reapplying my fragrance when I'm still smelling it, because I just love spraying my fragrances. So, you know, it is what it is. So something like this isn't going to bother me. But if you're the person who doesn't like to reapply, if you want your fragrance to be the most beast mode, long lasting fragrance ever, and you don't want to take a decant or a travel size or whatever, then this one isn't going to be for you. But you're going to get a good solid 3 hours with this fragrance. I mean, honestly, fragrances are subjective, so you may get 10 hours. I'm not going to say that. But for me, I'm only getting like 3 hours with this fragrance. But like I said, I'm not wearing it on a long day, or, you know, like, I'm wearing it whenever I want to smell it. And I have my travel size, but it is the perfect spring and summer gourmand. It smells tropical, it smells beachy, but then you smell pistachio and you smell like salt. It smells so good to me. I just wish it was more powerful. If they came out with an extrait, that would be amazing. Like, what? That would be amazing. But I layer. I have the body spray, I have the body cream. It is what it is. Sol de Janeiro, Sol Cheriosa 62. Okay, I'm not really into skin scents, but this one right here is everything, okay? This one is your skin, but better. It's sweet, it's gourmand, and it is perfect for the summer. It's by Born to Stand Out again, and it's Sugar Addict. Now, this fragrance, the name is a little deceiving. It is sweet. It's sweet and sugary, but it's not overly sweet. Like, I would think that with the name Sugar Addict, it would be even more sweet, but it's not that sweet to me, but it smells sweet and it's good. So this has white sugar, cacao, cinnamon, vanilla, rum, and a creamy cashmere. This right here is definitely a skin scent, okay? It wears very close to your skin, but it smells like you just smell good. Like, it smells like your skin, but better. You've probably been out for a really long time, and your body is just a little sweaty, but in a good way, but you just smell like skin, but just really, really good skin. That's what this smells like to me. Perfect for the spring and summer. If you're doing something like at an amusement park, or you're going to be in the sun all day, walking around, sightseeing, whatever, this is the perfect scent, because it's not going to bother you. It's not going to be too cloying, especially if you're somebody who gets really sensitive to fragrances. If you get headaches and things like that with fragrances, then this is the one for you, because you smell it, but it wears closer to you. Like, this is just you enjoying your scent, or your partner coming to you, giving you a hug, giving you a little kiss on the neck. This is like a intimate kind of fragrance too, because if you all know, like, when you're about to be intimate, you don't want to choke the person out, right? You want to wear something that they can smell you and you smell good, and you just smell like good skin. This is the one right here. Like, Sugar Addict, like, yeah, I see you, girl. This is the one, y'all. It smells good, but perfect gourmand for the spring and summer. Sugar Addict by Born to Stand Out. So the last fragrance on today's list that's perfect for spring and summer gourmand lovers is by Perfume Impressions, and this is Pop Heart. This is your pineapple, strawberry, caramel, vanilla. Ooh, it smells so good, y'all. Oh my goodness. Ugh, it smells incredible. I love this so much. This isn't a beast mode fragrance. It's not going to announce your presence. So definitely, if you want people to smell you, spray heavy, okay? If you're not a heavy sprayer, get to spraying heavy, because this one right here, you want people to smell you. You want this one to announce your presence, because it smells so good. It's so yummy. Like, honestly, it's a gourmand. I want to say it's probably the most gourmand out of today's list. Is it? Maybe not, I'm not sure, but it's definitely a gourmand fragrance. It's not like a floral gourmand, it's a fruity gourmand. So you're definitely gonna smell strawberries, you're gonna smell pineapple, caramel, vanilla. Oh, it is so good. I love it so much, y'all. So definitely, if you're looking for a spring and summer gourmand that's unique, that's different, try this one. Perfume Impressions Pop Heart. All right, guys, we made it to the end of the video. Leave it in the comments below and let me know what are some fragrances that can be worn in the spring and summer that are gourmands, because you know we are gourmand girlies around these parts. Let's talk about it below like we always do. Remember, guys, to stay safe, be great, stay great, and always strive for greatness. AI the Great signing out, but I'll see you in my next video. Peace.